All right, here's a crazy video for you. It really doesn't have much to do with anything, but I'm suffering here, so I figured I'd let you guys suffer with me. There is a downside to driving a tin can, and that is no insulation. Why does no insulation hurt? Well, when it's hot, it doesn't cool down as good. So let me tell you where I'm at right now. I'm at work. It is 3:19 p.m. and it is currently 105 degrees, and it's supposed to go up another degree or two. 105 degrees. I just got in my car. This is my sunshade, and it is hot. I got this temp gun, and this is what we're going to use. We're going to talk about how hot do various parts of your car get in heat like this, and then we're going to talk about why it's so much hotter for me. So let's take a look at just a couple things inside here after sitting. The ceiling, 174 degrees. Like, dude, holy crap, like I can't even touch that. 175 degrees. Let's take a look at my inner door panel, 144. Outer door panel, 139. Let's go driver's side, 147, 141. Here's my transmission tunnel, 138. How about on the side here? 131. Now this car has been sitting here for over 6 hours now. So it's not hot because the engine's hotter. I've been driving because it's hot. It's literally just sitting in the sun. How about the dashboard? 153. And that's the shaded part, dude. That's the part shaded. This actually, okay, people ask me about lithium battery. This is bad for my lithium battery. Your lithium battery should not be in this kind of heat. So that part's bad. Let's look at this windshield. 180 degrees on that black part right there, 181. All right, we need to start this car up because I'm starting to sweat like crazy. This GoPro's probably going to overheat here in a second. Hopefully we start up. All right, we started up. Oh my gosh, dude, the sunshade, 190 degrees. You see that, 191. I about burnt myself just grabbing this thing. Holy shnikes. Like, I can't touch that part. The inside part is 164. Ow. So you can see that even though the temp is 105, car thinks it's 111 at the moment. And now this is a downside of driving this tin can again. Because everything is so hot, as I'm driving the AC, I mean, it does cool down and it keeps me cool. It's fine, but it's struggling. Like, I pretty much have to keep it on full blast in this kind of heat because it could barely keep up with the heat radiating from all the steel panels that normally you wouldn't because it's all insulated. All your carpet, everything is insulated. But this battery voltage hurts. Usually that's at 14, so battery voltage, I've noticed, dips down in this type of heat, which is not good. I don't like to drive in this heat, but I have to. I have no choice. I have to go to work, so it is what it is. All right, let's get on the road. It's gonna take me about 50 minutes to an hour to get home. So once I get home, I'm gonna take a whole bunch of temperature shots to show you how hot all the different stuff gets. And I'll show you how hot the metal still is after I've been in an air-conditioned, cooled interior for almost an hour. One other thing, I want to get the temp up. I just touched my shifter and I was like, holy crap, that's hot. 150 degrees on that cushion part, 153 on that hot part right there. Man. I mean, the car hasn't even been on that long and I've already hit 180 degree coolant temp. 181, I mean, it's climbing fast. This is crazy hot, like. All right, the AC is starting to cool me down finally. Even though I don't have my vent things right here, I still got plenty of air coming out, so it's still cooling down. We've been driving for about 40 minutes now. Not quite into my garage. We'll be there in just a little bit. But I just want to kind of show you what the temps are like while I'm driving with the AC. I'm completely comfortable right now. I'm cool, so everything's good. But I could feel the heat radiating off the panels still. And we'll get to some of that in a minute, but first I just want to show you, like, let's take a look at this shifter. Where are we at now? Before it was like, well, 150, now look at 84, 85. That hot, the plastic part in the sun, 91. Look at the dash, that stayed in the sun, so that's still showing 126, 125. But again, that's had the sun shining it the entire time. You go to the non-shade, to the non-sun part of the dash, and it's 87. Now look at that difference, 87, 122. How about the roof here? That was like 174, now it's at 122, 123. I forgot to check steering wheel, but this is, it's at 87, actually less than that, 83. But this is the Alcantara steering wheel, so this actually doesn't get hot even to begin with. It always feels very comfortable. How about the air coming out of the vents? We're at 40 degrees. The stereo, 100, 101, that's also electronics, so that's got, you know, electricity. It's powered up, so that's heating it up too. How about the inside of the metal panel there? 85, 84. All right, we'll check a few more as soon as I come to a stop, because there's a few things I can't really check while I'm driving here. In my garage, I'm letting the engine run so we can check all the underhood temps and everything. But just to give you an idea here, where I looked at some various temps on the inside, everything's cool, you saw that. But let's talk about this tunnel. So periodically, I'll put my hand on this, and that is at, right now, 88 degrees, 89. That's not too bad. But how about the inside part down there? 100, 94. How about down closer there? 91, 93. So not too bad. But now let's take a look underneath the hood. Let's see how hot things get under there. And one of the reasons I want to do, because recently I put in a 180 degree thermostat, and check this out. As hot as it is, temperature gauge outside says it's 106, which is what it really is actually. Look at my coolant temp, 186, which is pretty dang good considering I don't have a tune to retune the fans. So let's check out some temps really quick now. All right, first some outside temps. Top of the hood, 148, 147. The duct intake, 137. This is the top of the duct right there, 150, 151 degrees. Check this out, the hood pin. 126 degrees on the hood pin. Now let's look in here. How about the hood part? 165. Duct, 167. The air intake, 139. Where the temperature sensor is, 164. How about the water pump? 170, 172, 169. How about the head? 188. 171 on that fuse cover. ABS pump, 156. How about that coolant? There's the coolant. 179 top of the intake, 166, 167. Ignition coils, 176. Radiator hose, 184. Core support, 163. I mean, check that out. There's the bellows right there, 165. Man, stuff gets hot.